Kevin Anderson, welcome to Delray Beach, and thanks for taking our Facebook fan questions. The first one from Lynn Little. Who do you enjoy playing most on the tour?
Oh, that's a tough one. I wouldn't say I have anybody too specific in mind. I think at this level everybody's a really tough challenge, and I just think go out in there and everybody offers their own unique challenge. So that's I think what makes it pretty exciting day in and day out.
What has been the biggest win of your career to date?
I would have to say beating Djokovic in Miami just was the first big win, and he was defending champion, and obviously the last couple of years he's really performed well. So I lost to him 3 times last year, so I'd love to have another shot at him sometime in the future.
We have a question from 13-year-old Samuel Towns from South Africa, who says, how hard is it for a South African to break into the top 40?
Oh, it's tough. I've been on a pretty long road to get here. I think for a lot of South Africans, going to college in the States is a really good option. It just allows you to mature a bit, improve. Obviously, South Africa is quite far away from the tennis scene. That's what I did, and I think that's a pretty good ways to go. But it's definitely doable. If you put your mind to it, I think you can definitely achieve it.
Okay. Muhammad Jabri asks, Kevin, who do you think is the best player of all time? And also, if you could steal one shot from Roger Federer, which one would you take?
Well, I think Roger, at least for me, is the best player ever. I think his consistency since he won his first Wimbledon title has just been phenomenal. Just playing on the tour, I've even more of an appreciation just how tough it is, to perform the way he does, every single time he steps onto the court. So I definitely give it to him. Now it's obviously going to be interesting. In the next 5 years, maybe Djokovic, the rate he's going, it might be close. Shot from Federer, I'd definitely say his forehand. I think the way he takes it so early and it's so offensive off it, it's something that I try to copy a little bit. But I think he does it pretty well.
Who is the toughest opponent that you have faced?
I'd definitely say playing Novak Djokovic last year. I played him 3 times while he was on his run. That was pretty tough. I thought a couple of matches actually played pretty well. He just gives you nothing. He makes the court seem really tiny on his side. He gets to a lot of balls. He hits the ball pretty heavy as well. So I'd definitely say one of those matches were one of my tougher ones.
Thomas Berrigan asks about the second serve. What determines why and how you may vary the spin and the speed of a second serve?
Well, that's been something I've been working on quite a bit. For me, the first point is to notice where my opponent's standing. If he's standing further back, I try to hit a little bit more spin, get the ball moving out, try to get the ball up. And if he's standing closer, then I go more the body, more slice with a little bit more pace. So that's my first step. The second one is just, if they prefer returning from the forehand or the backhand, the court surface speed. So those are the kind of factors that I'm looking at when I'm deciding whether to hit a kick serve or hit some more slice on the serve.
All right, well, thanks for answering those questions. Are you on Facebook yourself, Kevin?
I am, yes, yeah. So.
What do you use it for? Are you active or?
Well, I'm actually more active on Twitter these days. So I try to keep people. I don't overwhelm them with too many tweets, but I try to keep them updated at least every now and then.